Okay, here's part 4, Thick Jungle. And because we are changing the era, you don't have to try to get a frame perfect, or don't have to like care that much about the level section. You just wait for the level to start moving. There's like no danger of accidentally re-entering the previous level. So you just wait for the level to start moving, and once it's like the previous level was like the left side of the screen, you can just start mashing X and circle and enter the next level as soon as the game lets you. Like that. Basically you just wait for the level select to load, and it makes like the blip noise. Then you can just start mashing X and circle, and you don't even have to start smashing that early. You can wait quite a bit before you even have to think about pressing anything. But here's the radar training room. Yep. So this can be quite annoying when you are starting out, but you'll have to use the left stick to check out where the monkeys are, and from your starting position it's quite vague where the monkeys are. Like there's at least one monkey on the right and one monkey on the left, but you have to get 3 monkeys. You can kind of listen to the sound. Like I think the monkeys, there's one monkey here in this box, and the other 2 monkeys are on the middle left and middle right. But usually what you do is when you plop down in here, you start checking immediately. Main thing you want to just check is if one side has no monkeys at all. Like if you aim to the left and it doesn't beep at all, you know all 3 monkeys are the right side. And if it does beep on the left, you can go to the right and check if it beeps at all there, and if it doesn't, then they are all on the left side. And those are the best 2 scenarios where it's on one side. It's easier, I don't know if it's exactly faster, but it's definitely easier if it's on the left side than on the right side, because of the mailboxes here. So let's see this pattern and dodging the mailbox. Estimate that the hitbox on this mailbox is like something like this circle, and this one is like here or something. So you wanna like swerve around in between. No, I was too much on the left, so it's like on the middle of these squares. See a loaded save state so I can. Yeah. So I guess that it was. Yeah, there's one monkey back there like I guessed. And the other one was there like I guessed. And the last one was there, yeah. I guess that was on the middle ones rather than the closer ones, simply because of the noise the thing made. Because it gets louder and it makes the noise more frequently the closer it is. But once you like get here and like once you get out of the corridor and you can like check better on where the monkeys are, you wanna like constantly be turning the radar as you're running to a monkey. So like I will be running, oh god, camera, running here, I'll check, okay, it's there and there, it's somewhere over there. Then I get this monkey, check that, and I'm checking, no it's not there, okay, it's in here. Okay, so let me try this one like I do in a run. Okay, well I think they're all on the right side. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, right side. Yeah, I checked the left side first. The radar didn't say anything, so I went immediately to the right side. And there you also saw me skip this mailbox. It's a bit harder to skip. You could also... Fuck this camera, dude. You could just like swerve around here, oh god, and then here, but that's like not that ideal. So the best way to dodge that mailbox is to run like somewhere here, then do a neutral double like over the trigger. It's still a bit hard. You like wanna be close to the right wall, but not close enough where you're touching it. And then you wanna also like swerve back to the left so that you don't ledge grab this box. But there's only like 9 different patterns the monkeys can be in. So as you play through this more and more, you start recognizing them and the possibilities of them. Like if you notice that, okay, there's monkey on the left, and down right, then the last one is always upright, I believe. I don't think there's much else to say here. It's just you learning to use the radar while you're running the monkeys you already know the location of. But that's definitely one of the more harder training rooms. And then there's gonna be a cutscene for the era change. And then it's gonna be another cutscene for Spectre talking something. Let me save a state. Let me just get in the position and then show you the path with free cam. So yeah, once you start this level, you're gonna go up left like that towards this tree, and you're gonna run past it like from here over to this cocoon thingy. And it's gonna lag a lot in this level, so ideally you will keep the camera pointing this way to avoid as much of the lag as you can. Then from here you jump, then you swing this guy with a club to kill it. If he does eat you, then you just spin the right stick and he will let you go. It doesn't matter what gadget you're holding, just spin the right stick. And then from there, you wanna take a look at this wasp. Pause game. So you can see it spinning around the cocoon and like moving pretty awkwardly, honestly. So when you're coming at this cocoon, you wanna like try to see where in the cycle or its path the bee is in, and then based on that you wanna swing the club early if it's like coming at you before you get to the cocoon, or a little later so that you hit the cocoon and the bee at the same time. There are also cases where the bee just won't get to you if it's like on the opposite side here. So yeah, there's a monkey in here. It's the first monkey. And when you hit this cocoon, the monkey will jump to the left here and then jump through it to the right and then run this direction. So you don't want to catch him immediately. You could camp it here to catch it as it like jumps, but you don't want to do that because of the next monkey. Then you want to club this guy out of your way. And sometimes the monkey that's running from here might get caught in your club swing. If he does, then catch it and then run like to this spot or so. But yeah, the second monkey, he spawns over here. And he sucks ass because sometimes he doesn't see you and he just stays behind here. That's why you let this guy run and catch it here. And the monkey that spawns here should see you and run into this cocoon. And there's another wasp here. And you have to do the same thing as with the first wasp, where you just like judge where it is on the cycle. Do you have to swing early, or can you kill it and hit the cocoon at the same time? Or do you even have to care about it? Usually this one will come in your way. But yeah, once you hit the cocoon, the monkey will jump right here and run this direction. If he does run away from you, he will like go here and somewhere over here, and you can like catch him, cut the corner and catch him over there or something. But ideally you'll catch him here because it's easy. So you club it, and as he's jumping down, you run backwards a bit and then swing your net here. Because if you just stand here, swing the club, and then swing the net, he will jump over you. So you have to go back a little bit. And in the case where he doesn't see you, he might, like immediately, he might just stand here and like run this direction, which is annoying and stupid because of the terrain. Or he might still run to the cocoon and it's just slow, unless you manage to catch him before he gets to the cocoon. And then there's a case where the monkey will jump into the cocoon, then he gets scared by you and it will like get stuck on top of the cocoon. If that happens, then you just need to wait for him to notice you again, and then he will jump off and you can catch him like you would normally. After you catch him, then you turn to the left and run, jump off here, swim to the loading zone. So let me just run through that for you. And I'll move the camera to avoid lag. So with D-pad left, oops, why did I jump? Okay, let's see the wasp. Okay, it's coming for me. I had to hit it early. Okay, and the second monkey saw me. I saw the wasp coming at me. So I saw the second wasp coming at me, so I hit it. Then ran to the cocoon, hit it, went back, swung the net. And then you can go this direction, jump, and get in the loading zone. And I won't move the camera again because, or like to show you the wasp. And you wanna jump off here because the slope makes you run slower. Okay, and this guy's gonna be in my way. I have to swap it. Okay, and that time I tried to predict the wasp, so I swung for no reason. But then I ran to it and I could hit the wasp B and the cocoon at the same time get the monkey. Okay. Then let's go to the next section. Okay, and this section is quite annoying. So, okay, there we go. So there's this guy. He's known as the UFO monkey because there's a UFO pad next to him. And when you get close to him and alert him, he will jump into the UFO, and you can technically knock him down with the slingshot, but it's annoying, stupid, and slow. But if you're lucky, and he's looking away from you as you get in the room, which he is right now, despite like looking over his shoulder. He's still facing like this direction. So you want to swim like upright once you get in the room. Surface somewhere around here, and then you jump. You double jump onto land when you get like somewhere around here on the wall. So you like swim here, double jump on the land, and then you wanna like run between the bushes, the grass, and the wall towards the monkey. You don't wanna be too much to the left, or he will likely see you from looking over his shoulder like this. And if you go too much to the right, then you will slip on the cliffside. And yeah, he's really annoying. Sometimes when you like start the jump, he will see you. Sometimes you can get to like here and he will see you. Sometimes he will let you get all the way here before he will see you and jump in and like bait you. And sometimes he will just not see you at all. It's totally up to luck, but you can make it a bit more consistent if you jump at the right spot here and run like directly behind him. So ideally you would catch this guy. There's a backup monkey if and when you don't catch him. But yeah. After that guy, you catch him or not, you get up here, and this is the end of the level. You're supposed to come from that side, but there's a slope here, and you can do a slope jump to get up. You don't actually have to do a slope jump here. Like, you can run up, like, halfway up this slope before it slips you. So you can run halfway up, then do a normal double jump and ledge grab the ledge and get up. But that's a bit slower than doing the actual slope jump, where you will jump right as you hit the slope. Then you will like slide along it up. Then you will do the double jump somewhere up here and land nicely up there. Then it will land here, and the next monkey is up there. Let me load him by getting closer. So the next monkey is up here, and you're supposed to shoot him down with the slingshot, but you can actually reach him with the club. So you run from here, you hold D-pad down to angle the camera upwards, so you can see where the monkey is going at. I think he spawns in the same location, and then he just goes left and right at the same speed. So depending if you catch this guy and how fast you get over here, he will be on the same spot if you do the same movements at the same time. But it's always good to hold D-pad down to see where he's going. And then there's these boulders, and they are completely RNG as well. Sometimes you might not even see a boulder. Sometimes there will be like 4 in a row and you will die. But if you see that you're about to get hit by a boulder, either like do a quick turnaround and wait for it to go past, or if you're going to get hit, then you will do a jump and get hit while you're in the air, so that you can keep moving a little bit as you're like hit. Because if you're standing on the ground and get hit, you will get squashed and you will be stuck for a moment. And then you get to this guy, you jump up here against this wall, and here you can hold D-pad up, and then when you jump you can see this monkey. But usually if you do the same movements, he should be somewhere around here-ish. So you can like run to this side and swing down, or from here as down right-ish. But if you don't get him down, that's why you hold D-pad up so you can see where he was. So if he was like in the corner here instead, then you're gonna jump up again and hit somewhere around here, because he will from this corner go back left. Sometimes it can be like quite annoying to hit him, but then it will be a bit delayed when you hit him and he falls down. So you just like, sometimes you're not even sure if you did hit him. You just have to like believe. So he will drop down, you catch him, and then you run out to the loading zone here. And there's another boulder dispenser thingy here. If you're gonna get hit, jump and just like follow along the wall. So swim to the upright, little double from the wall, and he was nice to me. So he didn't see me, he was looking this way, and I could just run up to him and jump. So yeah, you don't want to run like straight at him, you want to run like between him and the UFO pad, like around here, so that you can like catch him off if he does see you at the last moments. And the earlier you jump and swing at him, the more likely you are going to catch him if he does see you. Yeah, he saw me immediately. If he does see you, just like abandon the monkey and get up here. It's like that's all really about this monkey. You either get lucky or you get unlucky. So while swimming, I'm holding like up, right, but not like all the way. Yeah, there he didn't even like get alerted. He just was a bit wary. But as I'm swimming, I'm holding up, right, but only slightly. If I was on the ground, Spike will tiptoe. Because if you hold the full direction, Spike will like evenly move. But if you hold only hold slightly, then Spike will also go up. So you can slowly surface and move to the wall as you're swimming. So you run up here and then they'll slope jump. So this looks like I'm standing in the air, but I'm not. And the slope does start where it looks like it starts. It's just that from this angle, it looks like the slope starts from the edge of the grass, but it doesn't. So that's why I recommend just like running up the slope a bit and then jumping. But the moment you do jump, you wanna start holding right immediately, because if you wait too long, then you will hit the slope again and Spike will start sliding. You hold D-pad down, look at the monkey. Okay, it's gonna be about here when I jump. So I'm holding the D-pad wrong. Yeah, I didn't hit him. Yeah, that monkey is like really annoying if you don't get him immediately, because you can only like barely reach him. So if he is like at if he is here, I won't be able to reach him from here. I would need to be like here for him to be able to club him from here. But it's not that big of a deal. You didn't have to do a couple jumps to reach him. Let me show the boulder. So if I get hit by a boulder, I won't be able to move until Spike gets up. But if I jump, wait, this one, I jump, and even if I jump late, I could still like move forwards a bit before. The earlier you do jump, the better, but yeah. Then you just go here, jump over this rock, and get into the last room, assuming you got ufoless. So here, this guy's gonna be your first victim. You're gonna be holding D-pad right, because this room lags a lot. So you're gonna be holding D-pad right and go up left to jump up on this ledge. And then you're gonna run over here, and he won't notice you, but once you get close enough, he will jump down. So he will jump over the tent, land here, and swing the net to this direction, because when you get close, he will jump off here, and then he can see you. And then he will run off. You just run here, jump, land, swing the net, and like let him jump into it. And then you do a run this way. Now this part lags a lot. So as you're running here, ideally you will do a neutral double to cross this gap as much as possible, but you can also just like get up from here. But you want to try to hold the camera this, like somewhere this direction. You don't want to look at the island, it will lag. So keep the camera something like this, and you jump up here, you get over here, and when you get here, you can tap L1 to get the camera behind you to see this monkey. Usually he's back where he is right now, but if you're a bit slow or he decides to move a lot, then he can be like over here, and if he starts running, he will climb onto the trees and on the vines. And if he's on the vines or on the tree, you can jump and net him, or if he's on the vine, you can club him down and catch him from the floor. And you don't really have to care about this plant unless the monkey is near it. But as you can see, he's inside this other plant. So you most likely will need to use your club to hit the monkey and the plant at the same time. Or you will hit the plant and the monkey will get hit at the same time, and you will catch him there. And if you did get ufoless, the level ends on this monkey, but if you didn't, then you will do a short hop off into the water, swim, and go into this loading zone. And keep it right to avoid the lag. You wanna do a double jump to not ledge grab. Yeah, cut him off like that. Hold the camera this way and L1 about where the log is. And then you, yeah, he ran to this corner, so I had to kill the plant and then get to the monkey. There's not really much to show about that monkey. Usually he is back here and that's it. He rarely slips past you, or he should rarely slip past you. There. So if you get ufoless, the monkey is the last one here, and it kicks you out of the level. But if you didn't get ufoless, then you jump off, jump up here. If you jump at the correct distance away from the ledge, you can make it with a single jump without ledge grabbing, which is a tiny bit faster, but it does not matter at all. And in the next room, there's gonna be a monkey right in front of you, so you just run a few steps, jump and swing. There's nothing to this monkey. And it's really laggy there as well. But you run, jump and swing, that's it. He might sometimes go a bit to left and right, and you might miss him, but then just gadget cancel and adjust and catch him. He's a light blue monkey and the area is small, so it's not gonna run away anywhere. And that's thick jungle.